Yeah, how's it going, guys? Hey, Richie Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is Friday, you made it to the week, and now we shall celebrate the weekend. And we have a brand new spell teaser to show you guys, which is the balance spell for the new upcoming world, Darkmoor, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So, over here, let's jump right into it. And over here, this is the KI Live rundown that they had yesterday. You can type in the code PARTYTIME925 and see if that's still redeemable to get some nice little goodies here and there. But honestly, it was a very short live stream. It was only like 47 minutes, and I didn't really see much that was like really notable about, making a crazy video about. But, the main rundown of it is that Darkmoor's new balance spell cinematic was teased. A new feedback platform is in development. Wizard101 full game download is still on the committed shortlist. And two-factor authentication remains in early planning stages. So, pretty much the same thing as they've always said, especially regarding two-factor authentication. I know that has been a hot topic for many, many years, so again, pretty much the same answers as per usual. And concerning console updates, I'm sorry to inform you, but no, there is still no official release date. I don't know when it's going to come out. They said on KI Live it's still checking their emails, so yeah, I don't know. It's been over a year, so I think a lot of players are growing a little bit impatient. But they also showed some cool stuff on the KI Live too, of course, talking about the awesome balance spell, which I'll leave linked if you want to see some gameplay of it. But this is absolutely amazing. This whole entire spell is like chef kiss. Mwah. It's awesome. And as you know, these are tarot themed type of cards, which by the way, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if Wizard101 has ever like gone into making a tarot deck, but if they made a tarot deck and they put it in the KI merch store, I would 1,000% buy that for Nicole in a heartbeat. I don't care how much it costs. I would definitely buy that because obviously this is a childhood game and we love it. And this is awesome. As soon as I told her about it, she was like, oh my god, that's tarot. Like, they're putting tarot in the game. She was talking about renewing her membership. But yeah, this is pretty fun. And each of these cards actually has a specific word. So over here we got the Emperor, which looks like Bartleby. And then over here we got Death, which also looks pretty cool. Almost looks like a Grim Reaper figure. And then we got Strength, which shows Old Cobb or Grandfather Spider. And then we got the Chariot, which looks like some sort of train. And then we have the Hermit, which also shows a specific mob or creature. This entire spell is really, really cool. So make sure to check that out in the YouTube link because the animation for it looks fantastic and it looks awesome. And then over here they showed kind of the sketch art for it and all that stuff. And then they also showed a Ravenwood Academy demo, which was pretty nice. Still, there isn't really a confirmed release date. We only know that's coming out in 2026, and it looks absolutely fantastic. They did say it's still kind of like a work in progress here and there, but the graphics look absolutely amazing. And also Ravenwood is in a day and night cycle as well, something we haven't seen in the entirety of a Wizard101 in like 17 years. So again, pretty cool stuff. I love it. But yeah, beyond that, that's pretty much it. They answered a few questions here and there, but, primarily it's just a bunch of stuff that they're quote-unquote working on. So, again, make sure to check it all out. They also said that the feedback is also good. And they did also mention talking about the World XP Elixirs. I know that has been a hot topic as well. They did mention how they are planning a fix for that, hopefully sometime soon. Not really much of a release date for that, obviously, but as you guys know, if you use the World Elixirs, a lot of people reported that they're getting less XP from certain dungeons or whatever, and a lot of people are going into places like Novus, very underleveled. So, yeah, they have to fix that and look into that. But so far, so good. This update is looking really, really good. And I know it's been controversial, to say the least, especially when regarding some of the spell changes, but dude, I really am excited for Wizard101 Darkmoor. I think this is really going to be a fun content update for a lot of people. Here are some of the other spell changes that are still, again, a work in progress. I mean, Empower is going to be 0 pip, same thing with Dark Pact. I mean, that's just insane. Of course, it's going to take a little bit percent of your health, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully. And then we also got to talk about the whole shadow pack system, which, again, a lot of people are confused about. So the new trained shadow spells, which every shadow spell is going to get this type of treatment, is going to be a weak base version of, you know, what its original spell was like. As you can see, Glow Ball, you know, Glow Ball. Glow Ball used to be like 1,000 damage, now it's going to get nerfed to like 520, and then it's going to have some like Spellment Pass. So then, if you get the Shadow Fusion version, you would have to get Dark Nova and put it in your deck, and then also put Glowbug in your deck, fuse them together, and then bam, you get an upgraded type of Glowbug Squall, right? And then it's going to put like a damage overtime on yourself, and then it's also going to have its separate Spellment Path as well. So, a lot of Spellment Paths that we're probably going to have to be doing, and probably just going to have to, you know, grind a bunch of Spellments. And as controversial as this is, I am curious to see what they do, especially with Wings of Fate. I'm curious to see if they maybe going to buff it, or is it going to be worth fusing together, or what. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'm excited. And then over here, we have the 3 gauntlets, which have returned. So make sure to check this out in the Crown Shop if you wanted to get these, you know, bundles, because they usually bring this back a lot. But they got Winterbane, Midnight Sun Pagoda, and also the, what was it, Spiral Cup Gauntlet. So make sure to check that out in the Crown Shop. And as of right now, that's all the news I have for you guys. Like I said, the KI Live didn't really, I personally thought didn't have much. I mean, they showed the new balance spell, which absolutely looks gorgeous, and they showed that the Ravenwood Academy demo, which has been 2 years in the making, which also looks fantastic as well. You know, but I feel like there was still a lot of questions, especially regarding console. I saw the Twitch comments, and a lot of people are still waiting for a release date. We have no idea whenever that's going to come out. I mean, I really do hope it comes out at all this year, and if not, possibly early next year. But it just seems like there's a lot of video game competition next year. I'm not going to lie, 2026, regarding video games, there's a lot, man. I mean, there is a lot. Grand Theft Auto, Lego, Batman. I mean, I'm going to be busy personally, but I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But yeah, hopefully it does come out soon. And hopefully when it does launch, I'm hoping that, you know, they make sure they fix all the bugs and glitches, because that can be a really crucial part of a video game launch. If it's like a really buggy mess and there's just like a lot of issues, then you're going to get a lot of negativity towards the game. And then you're also going to have a lot of players criticize. I wouldn't say this on KI. I would have to say this on a different type of game company that's helping them work on this. But yeah, I just hope that they take all the time they need and it's polished. But we'll see what happens. Same thing with Ravenwood Academy. I just hope they just look at all the bugs and glitches, fix it, and make sure that it's nice and fresh looking. Obviously, they're not going to be able to fix every single thing, but still, hopefully it goes well for them. And that pretty much ends it off for this early news. If there is more news today, I'll do a follow-up video, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. I mean, the birthday celebration is pretty much wrapping up real soon, and there really isn't nothing else much to talk about. I just want to talk about the whole KI Live rundown. So, again, make sure to check out that spell animation, and yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.